What say Sesame Janfi, Eddie Ghana for Sikana Yede? What is Sesame Janfi, a Bogana Fwapo, every hour one, na day, na ya wuni, Nana Jantuah, na ya was sick, Ghana for Missy Koose, and then Naya Jantuah. It was social media, Ghana for Missy Reda, this is a fire service for them. This is a fire service for them, ever do me, and yes, a Koose job was so. See your friend say, Nana Jantuah son Ghana for, and Yasen Katua Ghana for, oh, said Nana Jantuah, Ebeke Campus Assembly, as a NPP for any break, your friend Sami Janfi, na your friend say, Sami Janfi Sika Okopama Ghana for, say Ghana for Boka 1.7 billion, na yet day, Ghana for, and then the Koose, I can be a chance, almost say, we need a boninti, a cracker to win in Rubebia, says first now, say. Na space na wo she eti Koose keka waki kan bia che na Jantuah de Ghana for me sure say e bedu Janapa na Jantuah resign I wa resign na Ghana for me se wutie presenter na Jantuah utimi wuzo oye nipa boni nipa papa ye ka Ghana ni presenter so me nipa boni ni a wa anya number 1 obey number 2 Ghana for mo be ka na anu ya enche ya ana Jantuah ka se na downfall Madam for penny be NDC for good company, a good company, obey Jakemu, Ghana for and then another Jantuah, Samajan physical, Nana Jantuah, Nana Jantuah, Samajan physical, just what quadribi, it was a Samajan physical, and ya Ghana for na day, it were we are, Namagana phone company, Ghana for Missing Koose, and so boa, what's a bow, make a say, a pamo. Koose be good so and answer to therefore what's the Koose as am who secret be Koose am yes who secret be 24-hour economy no economy market no Koose the akọ China mall who say we the biggest mall in Ghana no currently near China mall at the akọ ball 11 p.m. that for mapon and the Koose they are so and answer to Ghana it matters say NDC for e meeting afa Koose because mo the way Koose see go many must yes for you no say o man pe kwan bi so anka Koose anu antuma wa ha Koose be mu mani magu ase Ghana for ana bobi ansa so aka John Dramani Mahama say the 24-hour economy market Google market do no nipa na initiatives adna wa jimi bobi ansa wa jimi wa di Mahama atem di NDC for nyina atem Ghana for me se wo sebe fem ana mesa bo video bia di mu a Ghana for me se wo sebe fem ba wo di answer krampa mebo video na channel mesa se channel ne di voiceofnsawamtv say ene no first time I hear me videos now was subscribe to my YouTube channel na dey amame we are no like no share no commenting notification be banado say me answer say ya anytime bia voiceofnsawamtv new video betum bia no wonsa so bit my dey akemi Ghana for mo me yen kohwemra na message say share many pattern but na me see afi kura bekum kraman ana to na pampam me see we dey Goldbod is we dey at the NDC for co-opposition what me ya adwen so what me ya adwen metro say comment section try yes Goldbod is we dey and no and the NDC for ye dey co-opposition me da say share mama
they say mo problem ni say enti mo mpese gold no ye Ghana for ye be oni gold na 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 sabi se Sami Janfi atimi age $10 billion a year amaye na sabi wo boka $1 billion kra na ye dey me busa wo MPP for me busa mo 2013 Joma Hama time gold ye wi aye mo ba ma ntimi anya ho hwe ena mo so meto aso 2017 to 2024 mo me wi gold ye mama meto na say President Joma Hama ba no se ye wi abiem na me ma Goldbod na check ya mo so mo mpe ba Sami Janfi obeguma ni mu ase adwuma na abrantia ne ye mo mpe mo bi mo adwembone dodo tese begu engusuban musuban tan dodo musuban tan dodo eto de bia mo politics ye tan dodo asa ye de ye mpa de pa utie argument ni bia me busa se na mokra de asa me kire san wo de what's the logic here Sami Janfi aboka wa boka se wa ye de na samran se Goldbod ni hu asasi kan nka ebenya
Osere said Sami Janfi generate 10 billion. No oboka 1 billion na ayeden. Na aye wo spare taxes na wo hye no. Wo say Sami Janfi at the 10 billion at the bro man Ghana no oboka 1 billion na yeden na ye wo space na wo hye no. No wonder say as a presenter baby we do the young boy wo share space. I say we nye. Won say we nye. Young boy won say we nye. Adenti na we nye. Won ka ne kore. Senka wo ka ne kore anka wo beba bontin aba abeka say, hey, and this government ni awo ye ne nyansa bi ani because ni awo ye no. Ghana for a complaining no. MPP for complaining no. Na MPP te so the same thing and wo mo boka and a when this government will be complaining here and minimum who opposition no. It is a who about power make it sure say won boka set away MPP so enya ho asem nya de enya ho asem nka wajin into the wani nya na isi a wo share space no. Young boy a won duru baby as a 28 to 25 what started share space one share space at radio adwuma no ntimi nye because adem papa bi anim tiri ada ye to aba edem this government say wo mo bra na wo munyi Sami Demfi as a Goldbod CEO no on donate 10 billion no mboka 1 billion 1 billion na wo say so boka na ye den unim ni 1 billion betimi aya ma o man Ghana $1 billion US dollars na 1.7 billion US dollars na wo ka say Sami Demfi e bossa aka na dia na aba no wonim ni asa 1.7 billion US dollars na e be ye dia ma o man Ghana ye te ha na finance minister say oniska aye betimi dia for teachers any nurses any to wo mu gufie education minister Babote beka say ye nya 1.5 billion Ghana cedis ye betimi employ teachers more. What the radio station and worker say Sami Demfi boka 1.7 billion US dollars there na aye bien na ye utiri so no wa pampa so na ye utiri so ene wa pampa so ene wo spectacle say we ya wuti radio station ene wo program say won ka ne kure sa wo ka ne kure na ka won ba bonte me ka sa nsem hunu na wo ka no nsem na wo ka ne nyansa be na ewom ye hia 1.7 billion Ghana cedis e dia tetire on mine e dia for teachers ni nurses ye nyabi na Goldbod aboka 1.7 billion US dollars I was aboka na aye den won hunim asen yehu to hunim asen yehu to say ya boka na aye den wo radio station na wo wote ho no bisa wo manager no wa employ no bisa wo manager ni say radio station ni hia edan no wo mu yisu sika sen wo mu disi wo mu yisu sika sen ene wo mu disi sa dan no sa 1.7 billion na wo say Sami Demfi boka na aye den no nke sa 1.7 billion US dollars na wo say enye hwe no na nke yamfa nye hwe wo man ni mkura no na ke yebetimi dia GBC ye ke yebetimi anya adia ye GBC ye eye government television yebetimi dia ye ye nsem hunu na wo TV station e na wo keka Sami Demfi begu ayi MPP fo ni mase dia na Sami Demfi oye o Goldbod ho a obegu MPP fo ni mase ya tam sika dia ma o te kotuto gold ya tam sika ne dia ma o te kotuto gold nso wo kwa akobo ka ayeden according to IMF wo kwa akobo ka ayeden say you create Goldbod unimu wana wo mu create Goldbod na wo NDC for the proud no enye MPP for na create enye PMMC enye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na o create enye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ena o create sa PMMC ene NDC government aba power wo mu asesa no aye no Goldbod
yes Ghana for mami hu wadin kire e wa ha ho aye Ghana for on de sika etimi ye sika etime nyansani elusu ni nyansa sika on se presenter we ene sika ntino ni hye nyansa krampo ni se woni bi was a Ghana for Boka $1.7 billion billion dollars na head. What a bag Ghana schema a 22 billion Ghana cedis, and now they call all currency Muzuza a 220 trillion Ghana from now wo be catch said so wo bo ye bossa canoa na head. Hey, we for papa nyame be tua wo ka na se gold ni eja ma ne hye fom a Ghana for be boka sa na ye jai ma gold ni ehye fom a Ghana for be boka sa na ma be say ensase ma say ensase ma say ensuo e ma yare say sisi kromo anom ebe asa me aboka ebe ka se me yenka ta me da fi be gu enu ya me be tua wo kasa ansem fo no kire Ghana fo oh, na kupa be tua o kapa papa this time around ye dey ma mo selfish interest mo me gu o man no e mo man ne nsaye o Ghana for ma me hu adwedre wo se sesame jafi e boka no a na ye dey kan bibi kire no kan asema e ya kire no kan de na koma bete this time around ye dey ja o mu ye dey ja mo se me se sika de sika timi ye sika de ma sofo kokwini ebe ka kire se ye mo mpa e ma Goldbod nam so wanya biye din na wo say what won ese wunya bi niye Ghana wunya amfaso bi awo so ese wo support sa ankofo ya na wo ankasa no wo bodam ya no wo bodam se wo ti won hospital kra na ze aduane a obedi kra ho odin ma wunya bi niye ese ankofo bi akwaji o musika akwaji o mo pa awremfo ese o mo ka je ye mompa ma Sami Jamfi na go Sami Jamfi di Ghana fo sika na aye dia na wo ankasa wo jimi Sami Jamfi ya na ase wo yie no wunya sika kwaye wo ase wo yie ni bi se enye woto baga kese de ma na yire no ha kohwe na yire ana mese yesi na yire to mekura gu na asene no eye gold to ma ne gu na asene na wo de wo yire eni gold to megu na asene bia e chen wana na kwase ampani wi a wa mo brother e di nkwase asem we ne be se chena ka chere mo so oboka na yire na ye wuni na ye wo sigana fo ma mi hu adwenche moma ye nko ne kohwe other videos aka mesel we no so nya asem keto 24 hour economy ne Sami Jamfi NPP younger bi so akanya sasa chere no Ghana fo enya asem keto akora mti mesel say share many pattern mame moma ye nkohwe mra
Kwajo on say gymnastics and diversionally tactics and them crofo ya start your mombo on say Sami na start na da bia no mo ma Sami e lead you omo de omo koto amenem. I wonder why NDC fo nyina da bia omo ma Sami Jamfi e dada omo e twa omo ntrodi omo to amenem. Asem no ba e say Sami Jamfi be focused na ye nyina ya tackle issue no and o de extortion e de ba mu o yi Ghana fo adwen free so say 22 billion Ghana cedi na Goldbod ama Ghana ahwere no o yi Ghana fo nyina adwen free so no o de aba ba hye say afenyo markings extortionist Kwajo enye wonwanwa say a CEO a wo ye lawyer a wo manye japade ne de ama wa wo da no na obi aba honom so oba ba extort money and I say anything from you again a unim say sad no so it's against our constitution ye mra nitia as Goldbod CEO went me and report the matter to the police one can ho asem what na wa ma wo ho asem wa ba wie say nipa na ba be ka wo se say nipa no kremre bi mete me office or buy akwa ba be extorting money from me into onye credible. Does it even make sense?
Yes, Ghana for the man you can o make sense. Ghana for my o make sense ba o. Say Ghana for ye bademba Sami Jamfi ka asem na here dey be jam na no so. Aye, because say nipa de ba also be diska went me and report and then wo ho asem aba as a nipa na nya akukuduro aka ho asem a wo be ka den say ko emre ko be diska free one family no kan hey Ghana for mine make sense na o make sense am control comment section say o make sense Ghana for me see me who presenter we nim nyansa chen reader ahanko ade me see video me nyan hwensi ye but ahanko ade o make sense ana mami hu adwenche ti say o so make sense comment section try yes say yes or yeah o make sense Ghana for mom yen ko video no to aso me da ase
Ghana fo nyina hu say Sami Jamfi obi o twatro he is a liar obi anim.
Wow.
I will prove to you right now. Sami Jamfi you obi o kanokre wo mamu a opu obi o di trop pa wo mamu a won kanokra e Sami Jamfi. And then me note here Sami Jamfi Ghana fo nyina hu say Sami Jamfi asem bi o ka bi anya nokre because all opposition Kwajo yet hana Sami Jamfi here press conference I catch the Ghana fo nyina say hotel Dr. Muhammad Duba obi adia na se woto electricity woto electricity bia 1 Ghana cedi eko Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ho straight wo dey finance the campaign e ba cho wanka wo mamu a kwadwo wo ye indefatigable journalist who experience mba cho opte na Dr. Bawumia dia ye nyina ye nim se ayini abra omo ba abamu a obeya attorney general opte for di omo 19th anniversary omo invite Sam George ani ayini ekwase ema ayini ekatre Ghana fo nyina se de omo anka no kura ntre Ghana fo na hotel enye Dr. Muhammad Bawumia dia Sami Jamfinya nu etimi be pa Ghana fo kura cho se we twa tro dia to Dr. Muhammad Bawumia so ena o man ne slide ye ekoye because niye yenim ne se ono de we ye trofo o twa ntro nti asem bia o ka opposition bia na ne party for ni ye ni yodium because omunim se Messiah waba and wo din trosa and wo de ababam and na wo babam nso a wo ho asem aba ye ka ho asem a wo se be din tro kese e de akere Ghana for asuovi ya adwen afiri asem na aba no so mini asa what say afenyo ma ke de asem no court
yeah no correct
mun ko ho na mun ko di asem no ba 22 billion ne de ye be ka ho asem o Ghana ha allegation ne de ye court ni edi no ye nka wo public ni ye wo ho ye ka wo public ni say Sami Jamfi a wo ye Goldbod CEO a supervisor Magana Boka 22 billion 1.7 billion dollars and no and the vote of contention wo say here
okay
nini ane kasa wa say here o say enya no kore kwadwo wo mamu ha how many times na Sami Jamfi nya press conference ne source of press conference na no wo ye na nya IMF Satam no de na IMF can be bia e wo mamu ha no ma na ye no kura because na Sami wo position and to no believe IMF say a holy Bible and the same IMF no can some the threat Ghana for ni if you are seeing now Sami Jamfi say na the IMF for nka no kura. You see the double standard any hypocrisy and minianity ano kwadwo IMF or you so smart IMF want hypocrisy and answer matter ego. And as one to Medina, IMF or United or UK, a one what? And the answer IMF Becca once and be our memoir, and you one who do books. A cocoma IMF, no more tenants if you show books to them. IMF on Tipocracy and Amasamai. Now the book as Amasamai, almost one can even see. So, I'm the what did you bet me? I say, Goldbod, Obok, and woman in a yeduma. Muna mudi mubusu kon wo mo atwetwe mu hu se mubusu na mo de aba no dwuma die say na mudi ma economy no ejina here because don't forget say we are part of IMF enti wo mo nhise ye bi wo mo ye bia no ewiase afọ na nyina countries ye part no omo nso omo make sure say omo economy we no ekoyie IMF say gold purchasing program GDPP no aye kokoye no yaboka 1.7 billion dollars what the best cedi mu a 22 billion Ghana cedis kwajo what is means in say ye cotton gold ewa monone na ye to gold $1 Ghana boka 17 cents ayayam shishi o awehosem so what the best cedis mu na say ye cotton gold 1 Ghana cedi Ghana boka 22 pesos and yet hanom na yede asem na eye joke na kwadwo omamu ha why na you responsible to buy gold and sell gold patcho en wanya Bank of Ghana auto gold Bank of Ghana auto gold yakosi semra Sami Jamfi na de mra no call parliament say gold hu dwumadie bia yedi wo omamu ha nyina apart from Goldbod obi eni wonum a obetimi adi gold hu dwuma wo omamu a kwadwo document no ni bi enti Ghana ha Niamra se say odi gold hu dwa eye Goldbod obi eni hobiem na kwadwo enye onwanwa say wo ye Bank of Ghana ena wo wa ma misika se me mfa nkoto gold me koto gold no ena wo se me nkoto gold no me kokoto gold no me ba ye na me de mfaso aba me de council aye dey aba wo se mfaso na me de ba ye no ye mo hu Goldbod aba so say watimi akodi dwa na wo de mfaso aye dey abre wo man no e ka na ba ya ne de wo se sa ka ne de enipa na wonu nto gold ento gold no wo se ye mfa sa ka ne nkoma no because onu ena ye nka se waboka kwadwo It is the same way. Sebio, does it even make sense for ordinary Ghanaian or Tiabontia Walker?
Yes, Ghana for Mammy who adventure our papa side in video papa in the inquiry. Would you say papa no Nameka say presenters for no Nameka say Sebi Omu Adrian Abba form and I see a discard to Madrin, but me hear papa with video Madrian I was our comment no and say a big more be more your parents. Mammy who adventure our video here. So would you say presenter what Kenya Messon crowd messes a share many pattern no be any in your being real no be any binti and say and answer for no a bid as womb and you money say so ye did sika ato Madrin say you money and did sika ato Madrin say sika and man to be Madrin. Yes, it's Ghana for share many pattern mammy. Now vim lady so Edna no betumbi. Ghana for me say yo pa say ye sika ayira na wo near to my na wo ko different say Sammy Jamfi say obi aban ho bedi sika na wa amfa ama no ti wa jai gold wo daache o badaache wa yaresa wo daache ayaresa sika akodi Sammy Jamfi wa die wa finance kwanto awia no wo jai no ka mebro maba me say me mebu jimi what say the current mebru da tira ade ehia no de omfa ho anka obi enam video na bie ya anka mo trend no komo trend komo share enso ade ebebu omu pado mo share video yi mebro mo ha mo share ade ebebu omu ama mo daache omu sika akwase ampani Sammy Jamfi awia no ye beka ho asem won share Ghana for what share mommy. I know some more dear, mobile share, one share, and maybe we are seeing Nansanka, Nyansasama, air consultancy. Vim ladies also, Akami to me and what Vim ladies also dear. Ghana for share mommy, Medase.
Let me read it here. The domestic gold purchase program operations have generated significant losses for the Bank of Ghana. Losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost $400 million. 1/3 of which were related to gold for oil. In 2025, the significant scaling up of DGPP, which is Domestic Gold Purchase Program Operations, led to losses of over 1.7 billion. That is about 1.5% of our GDP. Almost entirely related to gold for reserved purchases. In this amounted to a loss of 17% of our value of gold sold by Bank of Ghana. Losses accrued on the gold trades are a combination of service and assay fees paid to Goldbod, discount on gold sold to off-takers, which are exporters, and mostly importantly, exchange rate losses from the spread between the Forex Bureau rates paid to purchase gold and the CD reference rate used for Bank of Ghana accounting. Adia meka ye nyina ne tintini ne tietie nyina ne se eye edwedi a yedi any gold a Bank of Ghana ye nim se Bank of Ghana ti o onye gold dwa na kromanom emra ye institutionalize Goldbod ye nim se gold dwedi e bia yedi no eye Goldbod ana edi se dwa no edema oman no. In fact, he is the only way I am regularizing is a gold JDBiano, Goldbod, and a bedi. Kratana Mekain, no crack. Say a Bank of Ghana, the actual say, while cruise cost of 1.7 billion. Yes, that is what is written here. But again, many war everything I need this common near a person will be say. As so Bank of Ghana, no one, or the gold, and there be Romanum. Institutional yedi ye gold jenina amana emra yeti Goldbod Act a clarify my Ghana ni biati as say Goldbod and a gold jenina only and for more mine. And it's a cover out of GDPP gold purchase programmer. Then we will have to go into details and go and find out how sa a canon a buy near the kind IMF MIT say gold a dredient Adia Bakunti a Kabako buy and say discounts were given on gold sold to exporters. Let us a gold na yato price or has a metal gold way 2 cedis. Say a toma manonia yet so at a discount price, Edema 1 cedi. 81 cedi now aka waiting a koto gold no, a cano, wine a bebos akano. That is one reason IMF give us. Say a to gold no at a discount price. Again, IMF cut here and say one of the biggest where Emma buy a exchange rate. Not as a salmon I to gold and to gold no at an exchange rate of 8 cedis. Not say an exchange rate number from near tons are good now. There's a difference over there. Eka ebeba. Again, IMF I want to crack say one reason, which is the first reason, entia ya boka or say service and assay fees. The IMF says losses accrued on the gold trade included service and assay fees paid to Goldbod. There's a mention of Goldbod there. Intino na yeme mwanwa kakra say yera or sign afenyo marking. Edisa na do the same name krata way ebeto abonten. In fact, na what you know almost station building mu hanom a obekyerechire niam mu. Na yewura sami jemfi min nim adwene da ni trim ni nipa ko office e Ghana fo eni na ye enti bia bonten eba ni Facebook ebe tro ye ma men kan ade kakro tro ho. Okay. O say the blatant lie being persistently peddled by Afenomakin that the Goldbod has made losses is only a figment of his hallucinatory imagination. What a joke of a minority leader he is. Documenter Sami Jemfidi Bonte has got nothing to even do with Bank of Ghana. This is his internal auditor, Goldbod, the Jumedia Wedi. And so, maybe so. IMF the document Pia Bonte, no, or catch and say it has to do with the audited figures of Goldbod. And there be, or my say, any gold purchase program, Bank of Ghana, through Goldbod, and this aka 1.7. And on my own reasons, 1 or 2 exchange rate, 2 or so to gold now, what to Toma Manonia, what so 3 a save fees, I paid the man Goldbod. These are the things that have Amasa eka 1.7 but now what Sami Jemfi waba my audited accounts of Goldbod Jumedia Wodi. Let us say Ubuye Ghana phone in answer 777 Manoko Kotia, Jimmy. Then, in your response, even as a reasonable CEO, says you have to say, and you might be back in Napa and Tro. Now, what person will respond to another Ghana for? This is how you put it. What a joke of a leader he is. Who Ghana for? What for any answer said, Jimmy? It's any making kind. Down now, what my sister station, December 2025. Now, we praise the IMF. Now president say IMF Goldbod why are there no and no there o see emfa mouth. But IMF catch say what boka there o see there be we should not give you that blame. Yera Sami Jemfi, you are the only government institution who has been given that authority over our gold. In fact, gold you may dear be a bedi wo kroma no na e wo Sami Jemfi wo office and efa. It is IMF catch say ya boka 1.7 billion on the gold the friends purchase program Then yes, you do to say under Bank of Ghana and you running that service, but Bank of Ghana too good. To make the and our act I as Goldbod go to make the your office never. So you have a so blame, you can be blamed for it. And I pay me sorry I who post to be Ashanti regional minister about a whole regional minister about to no war so this same Goldbod you said was the brainchild of Dr. Baumia. So why don't you blame him if you think they have made losses? It is a ne takrade habo eboka. Yebako blame me say God in God's begana. Let us say who Ghana for? It's Dr. Baumia kon akwa tinani fie as a flag bearer or preparer or baby bill. What say Goldbod the kana wabono? Esan se Dr. Baumia ye brainchild in Tino. Yantam and was so both and cobono. And Master Major Pia Monte as an Arabian king and Redipado Medinity. Yan just Sami Jemfi non in the office, Nico blaming. I repeat, nobody hates Sami Jemfi. The Honorable Osanya Fenomakin has never and will never has a hate for him. Yepen in Anne say, Bra, Najitum, Sawaboka. na be chirechirem say and said there be o IMF say ade no metoni say na so mekoton a discount price and the difference na buy no menyintum brebe chirechirem chere but to come and give us your internal audit report to backlash IMF report is a disrespect to Ghanaians who muyen who fire sabi say ni na ye Jimmy etine ne wakwa tam audit just say yet Ghana ma $1 billion so is gone ayira losses but you're shifting attention no ama say abeye afenyo versus Samije versus afenyo and na youth no according to reports no youth unemployment 8% now become as say 30%. This $1 billion it could have been used. A big crack they see 2 factories for the youth. They are shifting at them as they say Adena be Afenyo marking versus Samije versus Afenyo marking. Ghana is finished. Ghana is finished. It is sad. Where are the voices of Professor Mateka a pennyphone? Where are the voices? Where are the people? Where is the anger? Where is the resentment? Say, and yet what our political parties want. And I don't just blame Abai, but I blame opposition too, because I see the MPP currently is at its weakest. And that is why pressure in minority also Afenyo Market. And that is also why Afenyo Market has become a target when he's doing the work that opposition typically should do. Opposition, both minority and the political party, is to put government on its toes and demand accountability for the people. Media also can. Once you target Afenyo and bring him down, you brought everybody down. Because make it make sense to me, say $1 billion CSA losses. Is it normal? World Bank, the IMF is telling us, say, they want Bank of Mekaisa economists will be on more University of Ghana. They also want when the first losses was reported at 1.4 billion. And yet then 1.4 million rather. Went here because the Ghana government is sick and the citizens and it's when the food soldiers, when the citizens, when the voters are caught in this Afenyo versus Samije versus Afenyo without looking at it. Ghana is sick and and pick this. Apart from $1 billion here, and this MPP was entirely innocent. Cathedral Assembly, it was $50 million, and also value there. $50 million Cathedral. 2 AFS Angrily housing, 200 million. And the idea is Angrily housing, we didn't get value for money. It was abandoned. Betine, Afena President Mama Sambefa, taxpayers' money for Asande Akwaku Angrily housing. And the voters don't think this is serious. Sedinam Tamaklu case is $6 million gone down the drain. Inti Ghana no da ben na youth no da ben na Ghanaian citizens no da ben na Ghana for the huchre no da ben na youth na unemployment is now standing at 30%. Ye better da ben ye bedwin on my Ghana. All this money, $1 billion Goldbod loss, $1 billion, 200 million Angrily housing, 50 million a year first Cathedral. 6 million said Nam Tamaklu Maslow is going down the drain, and this is just a few. Say make us say a year friends a big push contract now. Fourth Estate is reporting said a year 95% they are so sourcing to party for Ghana. Yeah, junior mining here you wanna. We have reduced on mining here, you know, mining building it to NDC and MPP. And that's why I'm disappointed in MPP for the MPP Nakasa as opposition party because your strength, buying their performance, it is partly dependent on opposition. You know, how the opposition will be checking Abino, will be keeping Abino on its own. And the media should follow suit too. Media they fail, opposition will fail. Media fail, opposition will fail. And government is having a field day. Sikano say the conversation is not even about say $1 billion Goldbod, the name Bank of Ghana for say is gone into losses. How are we going to retrieve the money? How did the losses come about? Wrongdoing bia kubebiana. Ye benenye sikane yako jiskani bidedi abwa ama mrante nenye jumaye. So government go, government comes too. The youth no remain poor. Look at said a year friend say ohia I want trenti and my youth ni bebre. We see this week. Robbery of course a hunter. Robbery of course broad daylight yakokum gold by ade jumani ho. And the boys is here betchino.
So kum obi papa obi mame krama we free asamadra they don't care. In broad daylight about papa to pay me video ni go and look for it. They papa just finish the person in broad daylight. Yes, I guess broad daylight. I don't know because employment in the and Sika $1 billion. This is it. Go buy ano. They just finish the man. And then I could push up police for some coaching or munina. Finish the man. As I grow, no, they catch it, no, or they are shit to youth unemployment 30%. And so mine and the question, no, CS also media or the focus should be on say a year then a losses they buy. Who is responsible for the loss? Can we retrieve the money? You bet me this can be a BB one rant and another be. Say sending now baby some medium fee versus a federal marking. And a baby smear campaign assassination attempt. You go a friend say any massive minority leader any massive. Now you go minority leader any massive crowd. Would it bring the $1 billion? Will it bring the $1 billion? And the corner can was you focus a corner one can was a CS Casa Naki who says it can be, but would the end to be retrieving you retrieve a portion of it to cry. You bet me deal with this unemployment problem. This is World Bank. It is going up from 22.5% to 30%, about 7.5%, almost 80%, 8% increase in youth unemployment. This is the danger zone. A better than youth in the future Kokumobi. A better than youth no or four will be a two uncle Kumobi. Onya computer uncle fraud. The nation is sitting on a major time bomb by your leaders. And that is why I'm saying it's the opposition for the coming. When MPP for the castle, I say the MPP is at its weakest. And it's time I was say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the nine Gina Esibo. No Kase is under his watch, he will make sure that MPP is strong enough to build a more party because the strength of the MPP is not just for MPP for benefit, it's also for democracy. Because of man be America and he phone now party ne opposition is stronger. It's just a buy on Tiakunyaso cannot get away with murder. A buy on Tiakunyaso cannot take people for granted. A buy on Tiakunyaso will see said the people get value for money. But where did they be? Big push, you call money 85% cry, the band the one who say MPP for the can once. The band the one who say MPP for are the biggest opposition party. They are scrutinizing big push contracts. Because again, busy no my in building a elections here. I said, just said, meanwhile, yes, you might endorse so yes, move hold the elections there. But there should be a section of the party that should also be concerned about national development, any national losses, any recklessness, any unfettered power, not government use, the abuse of power, any the lack of accountability. The portion of the opposition must be concerned. A portion of civil society must be concerned. But the civil society vote to make a say normal. Abra mo to one motion youth employment. Mo to one motion say the youth for no a serious robbery because of Bonnie say. Because of Bonnie say. So media I put a challenge to a friend Dr. Baumia and a minority leader. There's no way that a federal market should be left to behind. It's a propaganda, and I said it from beginning. We should never allow anyone to divert attention from the key issues that should be asked. Which is a year then and a gold that you were 39 tons, a year then you ton 19 tons. What decision went into deciding see a better 19 tons? Laws nearby, could the laws have been avoided? Is it normal laws? How did the laws come about? Who is responsible? These are all legitimate questions. There is no amount of propaganda that should be allowed to divert attention from these issues. And it's about a federal market question. We should not allow anybody to vilify a federal market. Because World Bank no crack say yeah one Bank of Ghana.
Na mpesa me ma amam 40 ase say na na do boni a we ye ni na no wo ma farming is so attractive ma omo ti abruchire e ba Ghana be farming yen kan mo farming be so attractive in Ghana say everybody wanted to be a farmer. Now wo can say yate nyoma so yate eyi e friend saying eburo so enti ye MPP for ya e na won ti nyoma say you don't get how the world works. Chairman, Mami Musa Ade. Tama nanado was no. Na ebru 1,200. Me do ebru. Sa time no, me ton me bro 10 bags a. Ebetimi ato abobo ya ba ko ama me at 24,000 Ghana cedis. 20 bags, sorry. And then abobo ya no 30,000 bi so obi a wotemia o se abobo ya kese no endu 30,000 one frɛ. Na abobo ya kese na edu 30,000 no. Wo de mi meburu no, me farmer no, me pay so ate.
Ajikwa FM, ye beje mo
400 cedis no. Aje se me ton 65 bags. Ansa na metimi ato abobo ya baako. Na farmer no ye Ghana ni. Wuma me meburu me pay as farmer na eba form no no wabon homodin say abobo ya beba form se be ya ade ni bedu sa na me ton 20 bags na say ebema me 120 million no na me de metimi de ato abobo ya sa na ebu man na wo ka che farmer ne say wono de me ma ne nkasa sa time no me ton cement 84 cedis omo se ebo a e fe ne saying de no bottle de no me ton 84 yem fan to 85 me koko farmer me ton me de 121 bag it me to 13 bags mami and na wo si Ghana na ye se me farmer na me ma me nka hwe na me ton 400 cedis na it me to 7 bags mami me lose it me to 5 bags me lose 7 bags.
Yes, Ghana for where me de fam me pese me hu wadwen che wa ha Ghana for on say mo se banchinya eja na betre Ghana for on say sa aben abem banchinya eja na betre enne mo bepre mo ho aban papa ba kwiafo we say mo hu ni say aban papa mo timi kan biem Ghana for mo ma me hu madwen kire me se na nado man kai na nsu a mo be kai na se Ghana for enye na me kai ya na mudi matemi enye na nne mo atati ya musu yi Ghana for ma me hu adwen kire comment section answer the Koose 24-hour economy. Ghana for me say this video o dey share many pattern ya kranza share many pattern ma what share many pattern ma me as na bo video na dey actually a more the raw video we baby am heard a more the me say and this omo opposition no anu musi so mo ye dey e kono Ghana for NDC for opposition as omo nko so wo kiri se dey enema e koso and the NDC for opposition what your comment section yes at the end is where they co-position. It
doesn't make sense. Say, book market here go. Say, see 24-hour market. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Clean up, you see, we can't vote for a party. Now, party no are as will be a zombie, as will be a Jimmy. It's like when something is wrong, nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody is quiet. No, be actually bang, 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 bang. But definitely, a better local government, I say, right? Okay, so let me give you a typical example. Our new over the weekend market. Yeah, I think some people time no almost a chance so musi. So market in a week, just that a uncompleted market, but the structures are new. Now, Omako book market negusum baba besi 24-hour market. I saw the video and I'm like, for real? Does it make sense?
Accra FM presenter Bobie on Okasei. Me bawo. Accra FM Bobie. Onena ene oti Accra FM radio show Okasei. What's den? Osi nyansa bi animu. Say what say? Mobu market. Ebesi market. Nyansa bi animu. See sound low. Aya Accra FM presenter Bobie. Onona ene oti ni radio station a o say nyansa bi anim say NDC government people market a established that yesi dada atuogu say mesaso eba besi 24 hours economy market nyansa bi anim me so da ya na say aye fini da Go'T ene Accra FM Bobie, presenter Bobie, or say, na Kufuado, any MPP party no, womu si market. Any Bobie si MPP betina so no, womu si market. Any wenye biaka, and ono ankasa confirm it. Say MPP betina so no, so womu anyeshe kurana womu si market. And wa confirm it. Yeda nyame ase. Me say may you sue 1 year crowd also. 1 year crowd also. May you sue 5 months pay. Member presenters are the whole Ghana. Radio presenters and TV presenters. Member one more pressure, one more beba bontia can correct. Me say me ko see me dina he. Me you should just 5 months pay. I'm a TV presenters, any radio presenters pressure. Mobi biala beba bontia ba be can correct near cost or my name. What say it doesn't make sense? What say? Yent mint no my name. Na party be ya dear na say nya. Na ya done to say zombie. Yen can who asem. Yent min yes sir. It's that miss. Accra presenter Bobie. Oh when he say ni NDC government here no. Nyansa be nim. Meba. Sisi Accra FM presenter. Bobie. Nanu onu akata pan enumu aka say. Ni NDC government here no. Nyansa ya friend nyansa no. Ebi nim. Ana meboa. Ono no kai o, ejomi na me kai. O say ni NDC government here no. Nyansa bi anim. Say na Kufuado baaye. Wa ba besi market. Market for okra enye week no. When this government oh buy what be boost our market na tuagu. No me 24 hours economy market. And this government yes I dey into say nyansa bi anim. Oboa. Nyansa wom. Umpo. Nyansa wom. After the one who said this government here and nyansa bi anim. Yey. After na Accra FM presenter. Bobie who say ni NDC government here no nyansa ya fe ni nyansa ebi nim se nyansa wo mu anaka wo say bank masi bank established that bank eye adwuma wo ti makoko busa bank na toagu ebe yusu ebiana na bank ni si no mi be yusu dia 24 hours economy market nti mo bu bank na establish no mo bought wogu just like that. What is schooler? Yes, wa. I established the damo. Mo bu school na wogu. Me de ba be 24 hours economy market. What kasa nyansa wo mu ana? Wait. Say Accra FM presenter Bobie. MPP ni NDC ni this year ba ko pe. NDC ni this year ba ko pe. Ati me ababontia be ka say ni NDC government here ni nyansa bi animu dia wan ka say speak it no clear say NDC government no wo mo nkipi clean sheet wo mo aboma wo mo disappoint o my Ghana wo mo disappoint youth no promises a wo mo be promise and wo mo fail into 2028 wo ye Ghana ni afache utirim say 2028 wo to aba na de atia me party NDC na wo mu kwati na fie na wo mu hia de yie wo mu yisu 30 to 40 years to do their homework yie such a way wo mu ba ban mu a wo mu betimi aye Ghana afo akoma so ade aye den ade ama wo mu eno na me hwehwe Ay! Wow! We are people near morning. We are people near morning. Hey! Mowaninja. We MPP ne Mowaninja say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2028 Oba Bedane the Republica of Ghana, the incoming, the possible president. It is possible. 2027. Michelle Boss 2027. President John Dramani Mahama Beba Bontian Beka say, "We failure of mine into woman to Abama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia." Che, Musha China mo, Musha. What who China mo? Who the factory China mo no? So what who? Aha. Someone who China mo. Ghana for someone who China mo. Where you China mo? The whole Ghana market is here. Market a woman ton adie. More a woman ton adie pa the whole Ghana. Open more a woman ton adie pa a China mo. Ya bought 10, ya pong. Ya bought 10. Ya bought 10, 30, 11, ya pong. China mo. Saso factory so say China mo. Aha. Yes. Wahoo. Ya pong. China mo ya pong. The biggest mall ever Ghana now China mall. Ya bought 11 ya pong. NDC government say Oba see 24 hours economy market. NDC government say Oba see 24 hours economy market. Na edua na joa ya ton ade ewo market nim. It imagine say China mall no kura na agina ewo Ghana ha no kura no ye bo 11 ya pon. How much more would 24 hours economy market no? E de na ekire say ebeye adwuma. E de pa na ekire say ebeye adwuma papa. Police na modern ba no. The way your communicators NDC communicators ekire say 24 hours economy market no. Edura na de ye beba benton banchin, ye beba beton pad. Ye beba beton pampers no. Enye adwuma. For policy be benefit of my Ghana. For policy be benefit of my Ghana to say Akuafi pineapple juice factory. Because factory ni ye adwuma 24 hours economy. Agenda 111 hospitals. Ye adwuma 24 hours economy. Into when this government o catch them say wuntimi yesika. Enfan complete agenda 111 hospitals. But obetimi enya sika. And yes, 24 hours economy market in a do an idea. Ya babe to monko and a pad and a pampers pad ya in fast would be a so what boy? Who time to China more? One more pound. Into what would the never man and you must see uncle.
Yes, Ghana for Mrs. say the Koose extra 24-hour economy no. We charity. The akanyina nyansa nim Ghana for Mrs. Koose amiye hu say 24-hour economy no. Nyansa nyere enim Ghana for mo amohwe aye bu market, esi market Ghana for nyansa woman ase nyansa nim. Se wujiri se nyansa nim no e wa se nyansa nyere enim Ghana for Koose ye good Koose wa made my simple aye amaye Ghana for eti de Koose aye video Koose aye wujiri se NDC for nim nyansa o meto 24-hour economy ni so omo nto aso bi because Koose akire NDC for say woni nyansa che wo mu enu tra Koose free NDC mu no woni nyansa Koose adwen so che NDC for enu tra enne Koose free NDC mu no na omo maka no so ye hwe say ombehu nyansa free me bompa say the time will come yewura John Dramani Mahama ebeda be sori obeka say afede nani abie wo hu nsuruma bi wo hu say NDC ya ponsamfo party NDC ya party a emeboa oman Ghana enitire ne de nani abie wo ne nani hu nsuma no enti oba join NPP enyansafo party NPP enyansafo party a edi nyansa e build oman no ema obi bia ede Any asom faso. The kind of mami who adventure. Nyansa wom ana nyansa nim. Uhwe video ya. Nyansa wom ana se nyansa nim. So we did say nyansa nim a no atre. Yes, say nyansa nyere. Enim no ahya me. Any pattern amame. Ah, ye de anyway. De ye wa social media. Yes say said dear Trump ni social media wini ye no. Sa so na Dr. Muhammad Baumia. What the social media so when social media so be ebe wini. Share many pattern. Yes, we share and a wa and my video no. E do achi. Yakopon share what? When you say said why am a doctor no. Yakopon so ne dey enya sa ma pepepe. Me da say